They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome at Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Ucla Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Berger. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Works the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. A lot of defenders around on that screen. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Robinson. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, out of space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. The sure hands, it's Pauly. Turns it on in midfield. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Locke. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Got a man, it's Matthews. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Unloads quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
It's a seam wide open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A methodical drive.